introduce you to two very special abandoned ponies. So about 3 years ago, there were two foals abandoned at the stables. They were extremely weak and dehydrated. They were in and out of intensive vet care for around a year due to weak immune systems. For the past year or two, they have been relaxing in a field doing nothing. My friend Ash pointed them out to me the other day and asked my grandmother about them. She said no one had ever claimed them and they just kind of sat there. Here are some photos of them as foals. They were so adorable. They still are. The black and white mare is named Minty, and the one I wanted, and Ash wanted the caramel and white one, which was named Dream. Ash and I, being on the shorter side, decided to gentle the ponies together. We worked on gaining their trust and desensitizing them to all sorts of things like cows and new objects. They were very skittish and afraid of humans at first. Ash, being braver than me, got on first, and I quickly followed, not falling behind in our bet. Oh wait, I forgot to mention, Ash and I made a bet. We said that whoever can train their horse in time for the local pony trials and wins would get bragging rights, and the loser had to do chores for a month. Ash worked on desensitizing with jumps and forming a strong bond. I worked on liberty work and just light bareback riding to get my pony used to being ridden. We worked a lot on these things together, like our first jumps and trail ride, because we need to stay safe. They were a little frisky and marish. I think Ash got the worst of it with Dream. Minty is a little more laid back and likes to assess situations first, whereas Dream has run and buck first, think later. She found this quite quickly and ended up in the dirt a lot. All the lesson kids were obsessed with Minty being so cute that I would let them braid her mane every morning when they came for the group lessons. Minty was good with the kids, unlike Dream, which I would never let near a child. As the competition was approaching, Ash and I got super competitive and would track up super early in the morning to start training. Minty had a natural talent for dressage, but struggled with jumping over mysterious objects such as logs and water jumps. On the other hand, Dream is a great jumper and will jump everything, but she struggles with her self-control during a dressage test. We trained for the show for 4 months until show day arrived. The day before the show, Ash slept over so she could help get the ponies in the trailer and ready to go the next morning. I woke up at 5:30 to do morning chores that I do every morning. At 6, I went back to the house and I yanked the covers off of Ash to wake her up. She snores loudly. My grandmother made a nice healthy breakfast of eggs and avocado toast. I made a protein smoothie and tried to get Ash to drink it, but she spit it out. We packed our bags first with all our clothes, like our white breeches for dressage and cross-country vests. We loaded it into the back of the car. We next grabbed all our tack, which is a lot, and loaded that into the trailer. We couldn't wait to see our adorable ponies down in the pasture, but when we got there, they were completely dirty and looked like Dream's color all over. We laughed and gave them both baths, then put their travel blankets and boots on and loaded them up. That was a struggle because Dream didn't want to get in the trailer at all. We tried everything from bribing her with treats to pushing her in with our hands and arms and legs and yelling. Nothing worked and we needed to go quickly. I had an idea. Dream is super attached to Minty, and so we had them walk in together. Finally, we got them in and rushed to start the long drive to Silverglade Manor. The next day, Ash and I were so nervous about the show, but so excited we both wanted to beat each other. No one likes doing chores. First up was dressage, and it went so well for Minty and me. She hit every move just right and was supple and responsive to my leg aids. Ash's test was going great, then all of a sudden out of nowhere, Dream spooked and ran out of the arena. Thank gosh another rider was able to stop Dream from getting too far. Ash, being brave, came back and finished her test. I'm so proud of her. I would have never been able to do that. had show jumping, which both Ash and I love. Minty knocked over the first jump, and I felt defeated, but after that, we just kind of synced and finished the whole course without knocking any other poles. She realized how much I want this. Ash got a time penalty because she was focused on holding Dream back on her hind end, so she wouldn't rush and knock any poles. Final morning, we woke early to drive up to Golden Leaf Stables for the cross-country day. I was nervous and didn't go in confident like I should have. Minty knocked 2 flags and we weren't going top speed. Ash, who is great at cross-country, did amazing and was super speedy on Dreamy. Finally, they had the results. Ash and I lined up with the other riders. In third place, we have Song Candlebell on Wild Beauty. In second place, we have Ashley Farriver on Daydream. And first, we have Shiloh Diamond Ring on Peppermint. After the show, Ash and I received our marks, and I only beat her by 0.7 points. We spent the night at Golden Leaf Stables and took our ponies out for a fun ride the next day around Cape West and the water maze. Because I won the bet, Ash had to do my chores for the month, but since I only beat her by a little, I said she only had to do it for a week. Ash and I begged her, and since she had no other use for the ponies, she agreed to give us them for a small adoption fee. I'm so excited to introduce Minty to the riding program and for Ash to keep working with Dream. Thank you for watching and hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.